This story is from the year 1914 when an 8-year-old child was playing in a village in Japan. Suddenly, he saw a machine running on wheels. This was the Ford Model T. Seeing it, the child was extremely surprised. That was the day when, for the first time, this 8-year-old developed an interest in cars and mechanical parts. His name was Soichiro Honda, and who knew that in the coming time, we would see his name on almost every small and big vehicle. Welcome once again to the Dark Reality video. In 1906, near Mount Fuji in Japan, in a small village, Soichiro Honda was born. His father was a blacksmith and also did part-time bicycle repair work. Honda had 5 siblings who had already died due to various diseases. So his parents had high hopes for him. However, he had no interest in studies. Instead, he was more interested in helping his father repair bicycles. When he turned 16, he saw an ad in a newspaper that a famous automobile service station in Tokyo needed technicians. Honda wrote a letter to the company for the job. And fortunately, he received a positive reply. That was the time when Honda left his home and school to earn money and moved to Tokyo. His dream was shattered when he reached there. The company owner made him do cleaning work and even assigned him babysitting duties. Honda was confused about what to do. On one side, he had left his home and parents, and on the other, he was being given useless work. He felt ashamed to return to his village because he could not face his parents. That is why, for many months, he was forced to continue doing those jobs. After some time, the owner started giving him work in the workshop as well. Honda had a strong interest in this work from the beginning, so he understood things easily. Within a few months, he learned a lot about different vehicles and their parts. During this time, the company built 2 racing cars. The first was called Art Daimler and the second Curtiss. Both cars using used engines. And in 1924, they even secured first position in the Japanese Motor Car Championship. Honda was still a mechanic, but in this race, he sat as an engineer alongside the driver. This was the event after which Soichiro Honda made motor racing his passion. For the next several years, he continued working at the same company and kept gaining experience. In 1928, at the age of 22, his boss decided to open another branch in Hamamatsu City and gave Honda the responsibility to run it. Honda started this new branch with just 1 worker, and within 2 years, it grew to 30 workers. He had now become a brilliant mechanic and a racing driver. Using his skills, he designed a racing car for his boss. This car could run at a speed of 120 kilometers per hour and broke all previous records. This record remained the highest in Japan for the next 20 years. Honda's importance in his boss's eyes increased even more. He wanted to open his own workshop, but fate had other plans. In 1936, during a race, Honda met with a terrible accident. Although he survived, his left arm was fractured. His shoulder was dislocated, and he had multiple injuries on his face. He felt like his life had ended. He could neither work as a mechanic nor participate in racing. After several months, when he recovered, he requested his boss that he could no longer continue repair work. Instead, he proposed an idea to start a separate company for manufacturing spare parts. But the stakeholders rejected his idea immediately because they were already making profits and did not want to take risks. So Honda decided to start a parts manufacturing company on his own. In 1936, at the age of 30, he started Tokai Seiki Heavy Industries with a friend and made his friend president. Although he had started the company, he had no investment to run it. During the day, he worked at the workshop. And at night, he tried to make engine pistons for his new company. For several months, He continued this routine, but he did not achieve success. Instead, continuous failures made him weak. One failure after another blocked his path. Then he took admission in a university to study metallurgy. In 1939, after 3 years of hard work, he finally succeeded in making a piston. He left his job and started working full-time on manufacturing. However, he did not realize that his pistons still had many flaws. When he offered them to Toyota, 47 out of 50 designs were rejected. This news hit Honda hard because he had no way to go back. He started traveling across Japan to understand the requirements of different companies, visited factories, and met manufacturers. He spent several years understanding the market. After that, he once again made pistons, and this time they passed all quality tests. He started receiving bulk orders, and once again, his dreams began to come true. To fulfill the orders, his company hired 2,000 workers. But this happiness was short-lived. In 1941, Japan entered World War II, and many companies, including Honda's, came under government control. Honda was demoted and made a senior managing director. Things worsened when workers were sent into military service. The next 3 years were extremely difficult. In 1944, an air raid destroyed his factory completely. The situation in the country kept getting worse, and Japan seemed to be losing the war. In 1945, nuclear attacks completely broke the nation. Japan surrendered, and although the war ended, Honda lost everything. He sold his company to Toyota for 450,000 yen and became jobless again. Japan itself was going through a severe crisis. The economy had collapsed, inflation was high, food was scarce, and public transport was almost unavailable due to a shortage of fuel. During this time, Honda found a small engine used by the Japanese army to run wireless radios. He got an idea to attach it to a bicycle to solve transportation problems. It made travel easier and cheaper. People liked the idea so much that demand increased rapidly. Honda designed his own engine, and for the first time, his name appeared on a machine. Since he did not have enough money for mass production, he wrote an open letter to 18,000 shopkeepers. About 3,000 of them responded positively and even paid in advance. Within 3 years, Honda created a motorcycle called Super Cub, which became a massive success. By 1958, it even surpassed the sales of Triumph and Harley-Davidson in America. Because Honda loved racing, he started building racing bikes. He studied winning bikes and improved his designs. Soon, his first racing bike was launched. And in 1962, it secured first position in an international competition. This made Honda famous worldwide. By 1960, Honda became the world's largest motorcycle manufacturer. And by 1968, it had sold 10 million units. Even after achieving success, his childhood dream was still incomplete. He wanted to enter car manufacturing, despite people advising against it. Companies like Toyota and Nissan were already dominating the market. His first pickup truck T360 failed. And the S500 also sold only 1,300 units. After years of effort, in 1972, Honda Civic was launched, which became globally famous. By 1980, Honda became Japan's third largest manufacturer, and one of the biggest in the world. In 1973, Honda retired from the company. And in August 1991, his life journey came to an end.